Hey, it's Justin with Rust and Sawdust Home Renovations, and today we are answering the question, how do I find a contractor? So we know that there are many people out there that, ultimately they're worried about allowing somebody to come into their home, be around their loved ones, and their biggest investment, their home. And it's a big deal because you're worried about getting taken advantage of, but you ultimately want to do something to your home. So you're stuck. Where do you start? Our recommendation is start with Google. So whatever you're thinking about, whether it's a kitchen renovation or bathroom or a whole home remodel, put that into Google. So kitchen contractors in central Wisconsin, or basement contractors or basement remodel near me. And that's going to come up with a good list of people, and then kind of sort through and read the reviews. And really look at the wording in the reviews. So if you're looking to have a whole home remodel or a home addition, let's even say, and you're reading through reviews for somebody, and it talks about little fixes around the house or replacing faucets or stopping leaks, that's probably not somebody that you want to have doing a whole home addition. You want to have somebody that specializes in it. So I would probably go a different route. But ultimately, when you find somebody that is of interest to you, they've got some good reviews, they've done some work, whatever you're looking for in the past, and they have reviews to speak to that, give them a call or head to their website. The second option is referrals, which simply means ask around. Go to Facebook and type it in, ask your friends. Go to Facebook groups, neighborhood groups, and ask. There's a Nextdoor app, which is literally just that. You're asking your neighbors in your community who they would recommend. Put out a post, or ask your literal neighbors. So walk next door and ask your neighbors if they've ever had any work done, or if they've ever used a contractor and who they'd recommend. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, whether it's somebody on Facebook, your neighbors, your family, they're recommending that person because they trust that person. And hopefully they've had work done from them before, but ask. So, simply, hey, why do you recommend ABC Remodeling? Why should I have them come over? And if the answer is, well, they're my cousin, then it might be a different story. But, hopefully you're going to find some information that's really valuable there. So referrals is a huge one. We often get asked about Angie's List and some of the other search parties for finding contractor help. And to be completely honest, we've just heard so many horror stories about this. And for me personally, the last thing I want is for somebody else vetting or basically telling me somebody's reliable that's going to be coming into my house. If somebody's coming into my house, I want to do the vetting and make sure that they're reliable for the things that I want. So I want to have my own conversations with them. But essentially, at the end of the day, when you call the contractor, you fill out a form, whatever it is, ask about their process. So just ask how their business runs, ask how, essentially you are going to be taken through a process from very first phone call to, when they leave your house, when the project finishes up. Ask about permits. Do they pull permits? One of the things that just really bothers me in watching the HGTV shows lately is 95% of those problems can be solved if these contractors were pulling permits and if the homeowners just asked about it. Because the inspector is going to come out from the city, they're going to see that there's a ton of issues and they're going to stop work. And then essentially the homeowner stops paying the contractor, right? So, ask about the process, ask about permitting, but lastly, just follow your gut. Your gut should often tell you what to do. If it feels too good to be true, it likely is. If it feels like a good situation, a good fit, you get a good vibe from them, you really truly like them because they may be in your house for a long time, follow your gut. Give it a chance. Well, I hope you found some value in this video. Thank you so much for watching.